In a reimagined world, giant diamonds 1,000 times the size of humans rained down from the sky, causing chaos worldwide. Cities were obliterated as massive gemstones crashed through buildings, killing over 2 million people in the first week alone. Civilizations shattered, governments collapsed, and humanity was pushed to the brink of extinction amidst the glittering destruction. Survivors banded together using high-tech shields and underground bunkers to escape the deadly bombardment, determined to rebuild amid the shards of their shattered world. In a reimagined world where giant diamonds, each 1,000 times the size of a human, rained from the sky with relentless fury. The initial shock would shattered cities and shattered millions of lives within moments. Crashing debris caused immediate chaos, destroying skyscrapers, bridges, and entire neighborhoods in a matter of minutes. According to early estimates, the death toll soared past 5 million as collapsing buildings buried victims alive. Emergency services were overwhelmed, unable to reach many affected areas due to the overwhelming scale of destruction. Global communications were disrupted as satellites and internet infrastructure were damaged or obliterated. Scientists worldwide scrambled to understand this bizarre phenomenon, calling it the Great Diamond Downpour. Public panic turned into a frantic scramble for safety, as governments declared states of emergency worldwide. Military forces mobilized to clear debris, but the sheer size of the falling diamonds made containment impossible. Many feared that the diamonds' impact could cause earthquakes or trigger tsunamis given their massive size and force. Civilizations across continents fractured as infrastructure crumbled under the weight of falling stones. In urban cores, neighborhoods turned into ghost towns where once bustling streets were buried beneath crystalline layers. Famine threatened countless regions as agriculture was pulverized, making food shortages even more severe. Rivers and lakes were obstructed by giant crystalline fragments, disrupting water supplies and ecological balance. People sought refuge underground or in heavily fortified bunkers, hoping to survive the relentless onslaught. Meanwhile, scientists speculated the diamonds could be remnants of a cosmic anomaly or alien intervention. Some believed the diamonds could hold rare minerals worth trillions, sparking a new gold rush in the chaos. But the danger of collapse kept most away, fearing being crushed under their own weight or falling debris. Amidst the destruction, stories of heroism emerged, rescue workers risking their lives to save trapped survivors. A new yet fragile sense of community blossomed among those who banded together in the aftermath. Religious groups proclaimed that this was a divine sign, encouraging hope and spiritual resilience. Despite the despair, a few optimists believed humanity could adapt and even thrive from these crystalline shards. Innovators began designing structures to withstand future falls, utilizing the diamonds themselves as shields and building materials. Scientists explored the possibility of harvesting the diamonds for energy, knowledge, or divine purposes. But the reality was grim. Over 30% of the world's population had perished in the initial chaos. Economic systems shattered, currencies devalued overnight, leading to widespread chaos and anarchy. Giant diamonds, if mined or used wisely, could possibly rebuild what was lost, given their unprecedented size and value. Wars erupted over diamond-rich territories, turning peaceful regions into battlegrounds overnight. In some areas, entire civilizations tried to rebuild using the remnants of the shattered world, carving out new homes underground. Technology was pushed to its limits as engineers strived to develop methods for stabilization and extraction. Scientists experimented with magnetic and seismic techniques to move or break the enormous crystalline blocks. The sky, once a canvas of stars, now often seemed filled with shimmering, ominous glints of incoming diamonds. Environmental damage was immense, with ecosystems destroyed and soil rendered infertile by crystalline dust. But beneath the chaos, human resilience shone through. Communities supported each other and fought to survive. In a desperate bid, some launched spacecraft and drones to scout and mine these celestial-like riches in space. Not all hope was lost as new alliances formed among nations desperate for survival and stability. The world had become a battlefield of survival, innovation, and adaptation in this crystalline apocalypse. Despite the chaos, the human spirit refused to die, finding cracks of hope amid the collapsing sky. In the end, humanity was forever changed, forced to innovate, collaborate, and rebuild from fragments of the sky's deadly gift. A new era dawned, one where diamonds were both a threat and a beacon of possible salvation or destruction. And as the dust settled, mankind looked to the heavens and the shattered earth, pondering their next move in this strange new world.